Hi, I'm Mark from Crocker Farm Auction, and I'm here today to talk about Cowden and Wilcox stoneware. During the 1860s, the very early 1860s, a potter named John W. Cowden established a pottery in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, but soon thereafter took on a lesser-known potter named Isaac Wilcox to work with him sometime around 1863. And during the 1860s, we have Cowden and Wilcox pottery, the partnership of John W. Cowden and Isaac Wilcox. Cowden and Wilcox pottery is some of the most collectible and most desirable of American stoneware, and it's been that way for 30 years or so. Mostly what they produced were floral decorated jars. However, occasionally you see some very rare examples. One of the more unusual and desirable examples of Cowden and Wilcox decoration is the Man in the Moon design. You can see right here we have a foliate decoration, a crescent-shaped leaf design with a face in the center. Sometimes you see variations of this. Sometimes it has a longer nose, or the face is smiling or frowning or doing something differently. But this is one design that's considered one of Cowden and Wilcox's signature decorations. Then you might have something like this here, which is one of the rarest Cowden pieces that I've ever seen. It's a batter pail, which is a desirable form by this partnership. However, what makes it so interesting is the use of bird decoration, which is very rare for this form. Now, occasionally you might find one with one bird on it or something like that. This example has not one bird, not two birds, but actually four birds covering the surface. They're all perched on leaves. There's an interesting design here on the back where the one bird is actually turning its head, which is unusual for Cowden stoneware, and I don't know if it's the one bird's trying to give it a peck on the cheek, or they're just both looking in the same direction. But at any rate, to have a Cowden Wilcox batter pail with four birds is truly exceptional. This example survives in remarkable condition. Sometime during the 1880s, John W. Cowden's son, Frederick Cowden, came along and took ownership of the pottery. This was after his father's death around 1872. And Frederick Cowden, who actually was a Civil War veteran, started to make pottery there. Now, he did some brush decorated things, but mostly what he did was stenciling. Now, this is a rare picture by Frederick Cowden. You can see his mark here, F.H. Cowden, Harrisburg, PA. That mark was used throughout the 1880s, and these stencil geometric designs are typical of his work. However, what's most unusual about this piece is that it's a pitcher, which is unusual to find marked F.H. Cowden. The other thing that's remarkable about it is the size. It's got a very nice size, a half gallon, which you normally don't see by Cowden and Wilcox, John W. Cowden, F.H. Cowden, any of the Cowden potters. So all three of these pieces are going to be sold in our March 3rd auction, and we are very excited to handle all of them.